Good morning and welcome to the Forex Daily Update, brought to you by Pepperstone on Thursday the 30th of November 2017. I'm Darren Sinden, and you can follow me on Twitter throughout the day by using @ds_Pepperstone. Right, let's take a look at overnight changes and price moves to be aware of. Just want to flag a few points this morning. First of all, cable. The pound has been resurgent in the last couple of sessions, 134.66. It's trading in the snapshot here, but it has been a smidgen higher overnight. In the other direction, Aussie dollar trading back below 76, trading with a 75.86 handle against the US dollar shortly before recording this video. Bitcoin trading just above $10,000 a coin when we took this snapshot, but it has had around a $2,500 range in the last 24 hours. Okay, let's take a look at what's on the calendar and events that may move the markets today. It's a fairly deep calendar today, but I've chosen to focus on just a few key high impact events for the sake of brevity. So at 9 o'clock today we will hear from Germany and about the unemployment rate in that country for November. At 10 o'clock GMT we'll have some important data out of the EU consumer price index data on a year-on-year basis for November, both broad-based and narrow measures there, obviously quite key to the ECB's monetary policy goals. Don't forget today that we have the meeting of OPEC in Vienna, the oil-producing cartel gathering in Vienna, the great and the good there, and we'll look at that in a bit more detail in a moment. And then at 13:30 we will have core personal consumption and expenditure data for October, both on a month-on-month and year-on-year basis out of the US. Okay then, let's move on to breaking news and comment that's caught my eye. So first of all, in Asia, South Korea has raised interest rates for the first time in 6 years as confidence grows in the domestic economy. Interesting that the Bank of Korea should move to do this as tensions appear to be ratcheting up on the peninsula once again. As we've already mentioned, OPEC will hold its annual meeting in Vienna. Production cuts are going to be top of the agenda, but a new Saudi regime and Gulf tensions with Qatar and Iran may complicate matters there today. Staying with world trade, the US has moved to try and limit China's status at the World Trade Organization. Again, the timing there strikes me as odd, given that the US would like China to help it clamp down on North Korea. Meanwhile, the tech stock sell-off continues across Asia as chip makers in the region take a dive following a wider sell-off in US tech stocks yesterday. Right, food for thought, something to take away with you into the trading day. US economic data has been positive of late. Indeed, we saw some very buoyant GDP figures yesterday. But will that translate into strong retail sales and hiring in the holiday period? And of course, we've got non-farm payrolls next Friday. The chart opposite shows us what's at stake, sort of heat map, if you will, showing the percentage of jobs in each area in the US that are in retail. Right, thank you very much for your time this morning. Please take a moment to read the risk warning. Trading CFDs and foreign exchange on margin can be a risky business. If you're in any doubt about those risks, then please do contact your Pepperstone account representative.